రోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమం ఇంత అంగరంగ వైభవంగా జరగడానికి ముఖ్య కారకులైన క్యాట్ సభ్యులకు ఒక్కసారి గట్టిగా చప్పట్లు కొడతారండి. ఇది ఒకరితో కూడిన పని కాదు కాబట్టి ఆ సభ్యులందరూ కూడా ఈ రోజు చాలా కష్టంతో ఇష్టంగా ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని అందరికీ అందిస్తున్నారు. వారందరికీ కూడా మరొకసారి హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ ప్లీజ్ వెల్కమ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్ ద క్యాట్స్ టీమ్ కమ్ ఆన్ టు ద స్టేజ్. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. మీ అందరికీ దసరా దివాళీ శుభాకాంక్షలు. ఈ ఈవెంట్కి దాదాపు 350 మంది కిడ్స్ పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తున్నారు ఇవాళ. అలాగే ఇండియా నుంచి చేసిన ఫోక్ బ్యాండ్ భిక్షు నాయక్ గారి టీం అండ్ ఆల్సో అలాగే యాక్టర్ స్పందనపల్లి గారు, వీరందరి పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ కూడా అద్భుతంగా ఉండబోతున్నాయి ఈరోజు. ప్లీజ్ స్టే ట్యూన్. నేను ఈ అధ్యక్ష పదవి తీసుకుని దాదాపుగా 2 సంవత్సరాలు అవుతుంది. ఈ 2 సంవత్సరాల్లో మా ఫౌండర్, ట్రస్టీస్, అడ్వైజర్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ ద ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ టీమ్ సహాయ సహకారాలతో ఈ డిఎంబి ఏరియాలో ఎన్నో కార్యక్రమాలు చేశాము. దీనిలో భాగంగా పిల్లల చేత శాండ్విచ్లు అలాగే ఫుడ్ చేయించి హోమ్లెస్ పీపుల్కి, ఫుడ్ షెల్టర్స్కి అందరికీ వాళ్ళకు నిత్య అన్నదానం చేస్తూనే ఉన్నాము ప్రతి నెల. ఇదే కాకుండా ఇండియా రూరల్ ఏరియాలో 5 స్కూల్స్కి స్పాన్సర్ చేస్తున్నాము. దీనివల్ల దాదాపుగా 200 పైగా స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అందుతుంది. అలాగే ఈ కిడ్స్కి చెస్ ట్రైనింగ్, వాలీబాల్ ట్రైనింగ్, ఇదే కాకుండా చెస్, వాలీబాల్, త్రోబాల్ టోర్నమెంట్స్ నిర్వహించి వాళ్ళని ప్రోత్సహించడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నాం. అలాగే ఉగాది, సంక్రాంతి, దసరా, దివాళీ ఈవెంట్స్ ద్వారా ఇక్కడ పుట్టి పెరిగిన పిల్లలందరికీ వారు కల్చరల్ డ్యాన్స్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ చేయడానికి మేము ప్లాట్ఫామ్ క్రియేట్ చేయగలుగుతున్నాము వాళ్ళకి. అలాగే ఈ ఈవెంట్కి మా టీం అందరూ కూడా గత నెల రోజులుగా ప్లాన్ చేసి ఈరోజు పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేశారు. మా టీం అందరికీ అలాగే వాలంటీర్స్ అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. ప్లీజ్ మా టీం అందరికీ ఒక్కసారి ప్లీజ్ గివ్ దెమ్ ఎ బిగ్ రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ అప్లాజ్. అలాగే ఈ ఈవెంట్కి స్పాన్సర్ చేసిన మా దాతలందరికీ మా ధన్యవాదాలు. వీఆర్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ టు ఇన్ఫార్మ్ దట్ అవర్ ఓన్ Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller garu accepted our invitation and joined us here. And I also thank Sanjay George, the political advisor, who is here on behalf of David Brown. And now I request Ravi Budha garu and also Bhaskar garu to accompany Aruna Miller garu to the stage. And I request our CAT's founder, Ramandar, the producer, Dussehra and Diwali.
Andariki namaskaram. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our esteemed chief guest for this occasion, Lieutenant Governor of Maryland, Aruna Miller. Aruna Miller is the 10th Lieutenant Governor of the state of Maryland. She is the second woman to serve as a Lieutenant Governor in Maryland, and the first woman of color and an immigrant, a Telugu person elected to statewide office in Maryland. Born in Hyderabad, India, Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller and her family immigrated to the United States when she was 7 years old. How many of you there when you came at 7 years old? For 25 years, she worked as a transportation engineer for Montgomery County Department of Transportation. From 2010 to 2018, she served the people of Montgomery County, District 15 in the Maryland House of Delegates. As Lieutenant Governor, her policy profile include matters relating to transportation, mental health and STEM equity. She She serves as chair of Governor's Work Zone Safety Work Group dedicated to making highway work zones safer and protecting the lives of workers, motorists, and law enforcement. She also chairs Maryland First Council of the Interfaith Outreach, which convenes faith leaders from across the religion and across the state to bridge divides across faiths and better serve all community. Today, as we welcome Lieutenant Governor of Maryland, Aruna Millal, let us not only acknowledge her remarkable achievement but also celebrate the victory. The spirit of public service that she embodied, her presence here today serves as a reminder of the positive impact that one dedicated individual can have on an entire community. We are honored to have her with us and we eagerly anticipate the insight and wisdom she will share with all of us. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our own Lieutenant Governor of Maryland. Firstly, I request Secretary Partha Bharati to present exquisite bouquet, a vibrant arrangement of flowers symbolizing the beauty and positivity she brings into our lives and the lives of all Marylanders. Secondly, I request Bhaskar Bommareddy and Ramana to offer the shawl carefully and specially designed by our president with the picture and cats logo. I request Aruna to preserve this. Today we are gathered here to celebrate a momentous occasion deeply rooted in the rich tradition of our Telugu culture. It is like welcoming a daughter back to her home as a cherished tradition symbolizing love and respect. In our Telugu tradition, the act of gifting a saree holds a profound significance. I request Anu Konda to present the saree.
I request Ramon Gar also to join the recitation, please.
Lastly, I request President Satish Waddi present the flag, an enduring symbol of our gratitude, engraved with heartfelt words. It commemorates her outstanding achievements and the lasting impact she has made on the great state of Maryland. This flag will stand as a testament to her dedication, inspiring future generations to follow in her footsteps. Thank you for your service and dedication to Maryland. We are truly privileged to have you as our Lieutenant Governor. Thank you, and we request you to address the audience.
Namaskaram, Capital Area Telugu Society. Na peru Aruna Miller. Eni ratra naaku ento santoshanga undi. Meerandaru chustante meeru ee desam kochi enta successful ga ayyaru chustante naaku chaala pride undi. So I want to say ade kaadu but young people in London chustante enta brahmananga dance chestunnaru kadandi. Yeah. నేను చిన్నప్పుడు భరతనాట్యం కూచిపూడి డాన్సింగ్ తీసుకున్నాను. మీ పిల్లల్లాగా ఇంత బ్రహ్మాండంగా నేనేం చేయలేదు. అందుకు చిన్నప్పుడు మా నాన్నగారు ఏమన్నారంటే, పాప బాగా చేస్తున్నావు డ్యాన్సింగ్, బట్ నువ్వు engineer అమ్మా, అది ఇంకా బాగా చేస్తావు. I knew exactly what it meant, that I was not cut out to be such a talented dancer and artist like these young ladies. So I just want to say on behalf of Governor Westmore and myself and the entire state of Maryland, happy Dussehra and happy Diwali to every one of you that is here today. ఇదంతా చూస్తుంటే నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది ఎంత కష్టపడుతున్నారో so many people to make today's event possible, right? The entire volunteers that worked on today's event, let's give them a round of applause. And remember, idananta volunteer time. They're not getting paid to do any of this. They're doing this for the greater good of our community, to make sure that the Telugu culture is loud here in this country, that we celebrate it, and that we do great things like what you heard earlier, helping the homeless and helping people in Manadesanlo, Indialo, to help the schools and to bring all of us together of something that we all share, మన culture, మన tradition, మన holidays, yanni. It's important to never ever let that go. చిన్నప్పుడు నేను పెరిగినప్పుడు ఈ దేశంలో మా నాన్నగారు ఏమన్నారు అంటే, ఇంటికి వచ్చినప్పుడు తెలుగు మాట్లాడాలి, బయట ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడవచ్చమ్మా, బట్ ఇంటికాడ తెలుగు మాట్లాడాలి. అందుకే నాకు కొంచెమన్నా తెలుసు ఈరోజు. సో ఐ హోప్ మీరు కూడా తెలుగు ఇంటికాడ పిల్లలకి నేర్పించున్నారు. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దట్ వి కీప్ అవర్ మదర్ టంగ్. And I also want to thank one of my dearest friends, Ram Mohan Kondagaru. I want to say, I've known him for 15 years, and the first time delegate ki contest chaste, mundu Rame vachi nane help chekku. Idi 2010. And he's been there steadfast, supporting me every step of the way. He's been my confidant, my friend, my supporter. He is such a tremendous leader in our Telugu community. Let's give him a round of applause. And there's someone that's not standing on stage here, but I also want to recognize, and that is Jay Shalagaru and Kavita Garu, who are here sitting in the audience as well. I don't know if you know about Jay Shalagaru, but he used to be an engineer, and he decided some time ago, engineers bani jastunaru, but IT are baga jastunaru. So he switched his field from engineering into IT, and he is wildly successful. So Jay Garu, thank you for making that tradition, that change. So andariki cheptunnaru that you don't feel like whatever you study, that's the only path for you. There are so many paths for us. Education, manu nechukuntu college lo, it is a launching pad for all of us to do whatever it is that we want to do. So I want to remind all of you that you might have studied one field in Yalo or here, but that's not the only area that you can be successful in. You can be whatever you want to be, and that is the beauty of this country. People from anywhere in the world, any place in the world can come here and be an American, and opportunities are endless in Dussehra. And to make those opportunities available for not just us and you and me, but to make it for others, we have to be engaged, very engaged civically to everything that is happening in Dussehra and right here in the state of Maryland. As I said, I wouldn't have been elected here, would not be in this moment if it wasn't for Ram Mohan and so many other Telugus that participated in the political process. And I want to say also thank you to many of the people in CATS, including the trustees that play such a tremendous role. They bring history of leadership, and they give their donations and they give their time. So I want to recognize Bhaskar Bamareddy Garu. Sudarani Nandikonda Garu, and Anil Nandikonda as well. And then, of course, we have our executive team leadership, Satish Vati, you heard from the president. Didn't he speak beautifully? And then Bharat Bharati, who's the secretary, and Ramachandra, executive committee member. And all the beautiful women that were up here as well. It's always refreshing for me to see women when they come up on stage as part of being leaders. And I want to tell every single woman that is here, don't shy away from leadership. Don't shy away from things that you should be in. Look, I spent a great deal of my life trying to fit into a space that didn't have me in mind. Whether that was being an immigrant, growing up in a Western world, or it was me being a female engineer in a male-dominated field, or being an Indian American legislator in a legislature that looked nothing like me. I used to believe the idea was to fit in as best I could, but I learned later on that wasn't the assignment. The assignment was to walk into every space and be your authentic self and show who you are. So if you ever walk into a room and you don't see people that look like you, it's not a sign that you're not meant to be there. It's a force telling you that you need to be there to complete the room. Because only if you can step up to the plate and fight for others, you can make it easier for those that are ahead of you. So remember that always. Never ever shy away from the opportunities that may look like they're not meant for you, but know that they are meant for you. And so I'm going to tell you what happened this past year on November 8, 2022. Maryland voters made history. They made Wes Moore the first Black governor ever elected in the history of Maryland. And they elected an immigrant Telugu woman as the first Indian American ever elected to the office of lieutenant governor in the history of the United States. Here's one more thing Maryland voters did. They sent the first gubernatorial ticket with 2 people of color to ever be elected in the history of the United States. But Governor Moore and I always say the assignment was never to be the first. The assignment is to break down barriers so that everyone has an opportunity to reach their highest potential, regardless of their race, gender, ethnicity, religion, or socioeconomic background, right? We want to make sure that every little boy and girl that's here today knows that they can be the governor, they can be the president of the United States one day, that there should be no barriers, right? But we all need to make that happen together. And that's why I want to remind you yet again how important your engagement is. You have to be politically connected because guess what? Politics and policy making is affecting our life from the moment we wake up till the moment we close our eyes. Don't think that it's not thinking about you. Just because you're not out there engaged or voting or helping candidates that you believe in get elected, that doesn't mean that politics is not interested in you. It's making decisions for you every single day. And that's why you need to make sure that you're engaged. You have to do this for your own children. You have to make sure that you create opportunities for them. Because one day they may decide to run for office. And if we're not already building that foundation for them to launch us off of and be successful, then shame on us, right? I know that many of you have come to this country and you may feel like the country, you're just, you're borrowing it for a while, right? It's not. You belong here. This is your country, this is our country, this is our country. And your input is so important part of this. And when I say that when Governor Moore and I were able to, because of Maryland voters, break so many barriers, we didn't just stop at that. We wanted to make sure that our cabinet reflected the diversity of our great state. Maryland is the most diverse state in the Mid-Atlantic region. And so immediately, Governor Moore and I built a cabinet that is reflective of the state of Maryland, where 50% of our cabinet secretaries are people of color, and 50% are women. We didn't do this just to check the boxes. We did this because these were the best individuals that we could find to fill these leadership positions. Representation matters, and that's why we have built such a diverse cabinet. Not only is our cabinet diverse, did you know our cabinet has 5 AAPI secretaries, making it the most in the continental United States. And we're not stopping at that. We have so much that we need to work together with each and every one of you. You know, I will say that Governor Moore and I, we want to be celebrating, we will be celebrating Diwali together, right? Let me remind you that. Governor Moore and I, as we light the diya to honor our rich Hindu culture and tradition. That's important. Governor Moore understands this because this is how barriers are broken. This is how knowledge overcomes ignorance, with inclusivity, respect, and with embracing cultures of all communities. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "I don't want my house to be walled on all sides and my windows to be stuck. I want the cultures of all lands to be blown about my house as freely as possible. But I refuse to be blown off my roof by anger." So may the light of Diwali shine brightly on you and your loved ones, and may you share this light with others and take them out of their darkness as well. I look forward to representing the people of Maryland, Telugu people, and I can't wait to make us, break more barriers. So thank you for having me here tonight. Thank you all for your support. Let's continue to play a big part and write the next chapter of Maryland's history together. Thank you. Now, I have a citation on behalf of the governor and the entire state of Maryland to present to Capital Area Telugu Society. Be it known, because of your demonstration of high integrity and ability, meriting our great trust and respect, we are so pleased to award you the governor's citation in appreciation of your outstanding services to the citizens of the state. And it's signed by Governor Westmore, myself, and Secretary Susan Lee. And I just want to say, for all the warm welcome that I received and the beautiful gifts, you have no idea how much this means to me. I will always treasure this warmness and love from our Telugu community. Thank you.
Please like, share, subscribe and follow PILUPU TV.